Let's hear it for the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. At center, 7 feet, number 11, Jackson Hayes. At the power forward position, 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. At point, 6'6", number 77, Luka Doncic. At the other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Lakers, in at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with Austin Reeves, and it's Hayes in at the 5-spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
From deep, James, good on the triple.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Off on the layup. Doncic with it. Pass to Hayes. In the corner, it's James. Doncic outside. Here's Hachimura. Clock at 6. Here's Reeves. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Hachimura. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. Ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
LeBron James.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
Here's Edwards. A rebound by the Lakers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Hayes finds James. Hachimura with a screen on Conley. Doncic. Shot is good off the bat. Rim and in.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Puts it up from 7. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here are the Lakers. Big stretch here going 10-2. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Takes it inside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Timberwolves trail by 10. Conley scanning the floor. Outside for Randall. For 3, Edwards. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Hayes finds Hachimura. Back to Hayes. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Here's Los Angeles now. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And it's James missing. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Down by 12. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history. Dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
So it's Minnesota now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And the shot goes down.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Pass to Randall. The shot misses. Lakers leading by 14. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And the shot goes in. James has got 8.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
To the paint, 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. Outside for Randall. No good on the 3. DiVincenzo against Vanderbilt. Inside. Here's Vincent. Pass to Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt with it. Here's Vincent. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. move the ball on the perimeter, and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
We've got Connect. Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Vincent. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Miller outside. And Miller throws it down hard.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Hits it from three-point range.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. No scoring in this one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Connect. Reed with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Miller. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Jacks up a three. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Los Angeles leading by 20. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Good on the shot. Doncic has got 11 points.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Here's Conley. Takes it off the glass.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Doncic outside. Over Conley. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Now here's Conley. Off target from outside. Conley against James. Here's Doncic. And rejection by McDaniels. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Driving inside. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Now here is Hachimura. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Shoots over McDaniel. And that one's good. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And he gets it to go.
So tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards, and he drives in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. He just served him up.
Lakers leading by 20. The drive by Doncic. Out to the right wing. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. Shoots over McDaniel. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. James has got 12 in the game. And here's Edwards. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers lead by 20. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
22.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard. Here is Edwards after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Rebounded by the Lakers. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels finds Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Fans, your Lakers dance team. Your Lakers youth dance team, give them some love.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Gobert finds Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Offline with his three. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The shot's good from Hayes.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Now McDaniels, scoreless thus far. Randall no good. Here's Reeves. Pass to Hayes. From the arc. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Hayes. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Buries it from three-point range.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Timberwolves ball.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Conley against Hachimura. Right side, Conley. Pass to Randall. Reeves with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Here's Connect. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Clock at 2. Count it.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Vinny Smith with it. Defended by Gobert. And it's Goodwin missing. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Vanderbilt. Vincent, the pass to Goodwin. The three-pointer is right on target. Goodwin's got 5 now.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Conley's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Edwards. And he converts the layup. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
From downtown, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Milton in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers in Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
James checked in for Shake Milton. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Garza's checked in, and it's Clark in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
James, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Here is Edwards after the basket by Los Angeles. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Vanderbilt with it. James outside. Over Clark. James, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Pass to connect. Here's James. Sinks the 15-footer. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Edwards can't hit. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Kept alive. Pass to Goodwin. Lakers working the ball around now. And that one's good. James.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
Here's Finney-Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Reed with a screen on James. DiVincenzo passes to Garza. And no good. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
2 minutes.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Goodwin's got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's DiVincenzo. High arcing shot. He lays it in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. James, the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to James. Picked by Finney-Smith. James with it. Picked up by Edwards. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Vanderbilt. No good from outside.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team. But when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
James. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Dante DiVincenzo at the line for 2.
Free throw drop for DiVincenzo. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Lenz checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Shake Milton comes in for Connect. And Vincent subbed in for James. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Vanderbilt kicks to Goodwin. Trying to find Len, gets it to him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Conley. Outside Edwards. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, you looked aggressive out there. How did you get to your groove tonight?
The defense set the tone for not only myself but for our team. And, offensively, we're still trying to figure it out. So I felt there was need for me to kind of turn up the pressure a little bit offensively, see if I can get something going to the hoop, get into a good flow, and I was able to do that.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun to watch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.